Hey everybody, welcome to Prepper Junkie. Today we're going to go over the Holosun HS407A3. It's one of their small pistol optics or carbine optics. Let's take a look and unbox it here. There is your manual, lens cloth, some mounting screws, an Allen wrench or torque key, a little tool, and ta-da! We have the, let's take that off, the optic here. Very, very nice. Okay, so before we start, one of the things I wanted to point out straight away, what I noticed about this optic is it is built like a freaking tank. I don't know how well this is going to show on the camera here, but the aluminum up the top here, that is thick. Even the walls of the sides here are pretty thick. It feels overall extremely well built. Okay, that was just my initial impressions when I opened it. Okay, so this version has the 3 MOA dot. With the Holosuns, they have a whole bunch of different models. It has like the donut of death, it has the green, it has a single dot, whatever. This is the 3 MOA dot optic. We have the windage and elevation here. The battery compartment is on the bottom. This can be mounted to an RMR cut, and it fits just fine. Everything, it's the same kind of base plate where the screws go and stuff like that, so you can put this in anything that's designed for an RMR. This will fit in just fine. If you want to add it to a Picatinny rail, you have a mount here, which you would put that on, screw those in, and then you have a Torx clamp to put that on, which is what I did. I put it on a 9mm AKV. I'll show you that in the range video coming up. Okay, so let's move forward here. So the lens is obviously multi-coated. You can see that with the color changes there. Like a few different optics, if you have light that's shining behind, and you can kind of see that here, it does give a red tintish color on the lens. Now this happens with a lot of optics. This is not a Holosun thing. This happens with a lot of them, but just be aware of that. In the inside here, again, I'm sure hopefully the camera picks this up. There's serrations here, and that's to stop any kind of reflecting going on, to help cut that down. If it's all sunlight's beating on it, it's not going to reflect and cause you issues. So that's all ridged in there. And then you have the mounting screws, and you have these very small holes on the side here and here. That's so when your screws in, if your optic gets soaking wet or whatever, the water won't stay in these little slots, it'll drain out. This does have the shake-awake technology in it. I've mentioned in one of my other videos, I know people have just loved the shake-awake technology. I don't know if I'm 100% sold on it yet. I see definitely the benefits for it, but it just makes me worried that it's just one more thing that can go wrong, if you know what I mean. But people have raved about it, and so far I've had no issues with this. This is the brightness adjustments here. We got plus and minus. It has 10 daylight settings and 2 night vision settings, which is pretty cool. We have the night vision settings on there. It has a 50,000 hour battery life at setting 6, so I believe that's about 5 years. So I'll probably change this every other year or something like that. Typically what I do with a lot of my optics. It's definitely daylight bright. I've checked out the daylight. There's definitely no issues with that, and it takes a CR 2032 battery. Okay, and it is waterproof. It's a solid, nice looking unit. Okay, so the tool that comes with this little tool here, on this end it has 2 little pokey out bits I don't know what the technical word that would be, to pokey out little bits. And so on the bottom here of the cap, you'll see that it has 2 little indents here, and that's obviously, that goes on there, and this is for taking the battery compartment off and on. And then on the other side here, this has a little nub on the end, and that's for adjusting the windage and elevation. You could probably get away with using a shell casing or a small screwdriver. If not, you can use that. And as I said, it does come with a torque wrench to install your screws. The short ones here are for mounting the base, and the longer ones I believe are just for mounting onto a pistol or whatever that's been already drilled to accept screws. All right, well, let's head down to the range and see how that goes. Everybody, welcome to Discount Guns and Ammo in Springville, Utah. I have the Holosun mounted onto the Picatinny rail of the PSA AKV. If you haven't checked out my review on this gun, I freaking love it. Check out the review. It's a ton of fun. All right, so it's a 9mm. We're going to be shooting some CCI Blazer 9mm, 115 grain. We're using the new PSA mag that I got. It's translucent smoke color, as you can see the rounds in there. Targets behind us. We're going to zero the optic, and then I'll probably just do some shooting for fun, and then we'll nip over to the steel range to have some more shots. So, all right, so enough chatting, let's get shooting. Okay, so when you come down to the range to zero the optic, you could probably use a spent shell casing, but if not, it comes with a little tool in the packaging, and then there's a little nub on the end here, so you can dial in the windows and the elevation. Just makes life a little easier. So just remember that when you come to the range. All right, let's get loaded. Where's my eyes? Okay, I'm gonna make the initial 3 shots and see where we are. Not too bright. Turn down for the finer dot. Okay, so there's the initial 3 shots. I did pull a little bit on the last one. So we obviously need to come to the left. So use our little tool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, let's see how this does. Second 3-round shot. All right, second 3-round shot done. We are obviously pretty damn close to the center. Another couple of clicks. With our little tool again. 1, 2. Okay. Push that back. So stops. Stop. Freaking love this gun. Okay, so that was the third 3-round shots. We are pretty much on target. It's almost a pill. I'm just going to shoot 3 more, but it looks like we're pretty much on. So we'll do 3 more shots. Okay, lad, I'm taking another one. I did it in. I took the extra 3-4 shots just to make sure. But as you can see, we are spot on. That was very, very, very easy to sight in. All right, let's move on to some steel. Okay, so we're at the steel section here, the tactical steel station, and this is why I actually put it in an AKV 9mm and not my AR-15 pistol, because I wanted to use the 9mm in the range here today. So let's have some fun. Go, 8 targets. Oh yeah, that is freaking awesome. All right, it's kind of frustrating every time I've had to do 1 extra shot. So let's see if this is the time that I can get all the way around. All right, here we go. That one time, every time. So every time I've shot, I've had to do 1 extra shot, and typically I'm hitting that shoulder for that one right behind there. All right, let's see if this is the time I get all in. Here we go. And I ran out of ammo. No, son of a bitch. All right. 1 round, 1 shot, and we go. I would have had it that time. All right, I'm gonna reload. All right, now that I've gone through quite a few 100 rounds of ammo, it's just too easy to shoot ammo on the steel, man. It's too much fun. All right, fantastic. You know, I zeroed it, it's been accurate. As long as the dot was on, I hit it, there was no problems. The dot's crisp. You know, both eyes open, so field of view really isn't a problem with a small window because, you know, as I said, both eyes are open, so you can see just fine. Excellent. Very, very, very good. All right, let's go back to the table and I'll give you my final thoughts on the optic. All right, so as you've seen in the video, this worked fantastic. I really enjoyed shooting with this. And spoiler alert, I liked it. Okay, so one of the things I didn't mention, I forgot to mention, was the warranty on this. I'm going to read this directly from their website, from Holosun's website. Excuse me. Your Holosun product is warranted to be free of defects in materials and workmanship with a Holosun limited lifetime warranty. The optical glass is covered by a 5-year warranty. The illumination systems, including electronics and LED, is covered by a 3-year warranty. So that's the warranty information, just so you know. Now, people are going to ask me, so this was $169 plus free shipping off of PSA when I bought it a week ago. They're still currently at that price. Are they worth it? Abso-freaking-lutely. I think at $169, this is an absolute steal of a deal, period. I think it's actually the best budget clone RMR on the market right now. Now, as I said, there is a ton of other versions. You'll pay a little more and you can have like solar on top, a little solar panel. There's reticle solutions and whatever else. But for $169, I'm telling you right now, I think this is the best budget RMR clone on the market. I know Vortex has, they have, is it the Venom and the, I think the Venom's a more expensive one. There's a Venom and another one that's around about the same, you can get about the same price. And I've played with the cheaper Vortex RMR clone, and I would choose this one over it hands down. Nothing against Vortex. The only thing Vortex for me would beat Holosun in is their VIP warranty. Regardless of whatever happens to your optic, they will replace it. No questions asked. You cannot beat that warranty. Holosun does have a great warranty also, but I think that's about the only thing for me that beats Vortex. Excuse me, that Vortex beats Holosun on. Other than that, I would choose this every day of the week over that. So, all right. Link is in the description to where to buy it for the $169. Hopefully, it's still at that price if you click on the link. I'll put a link into the description also for the PSA AKV. I know people are going to ask me about the gun I was shooting, so I'll put a link in the description for that also. If you're not following me on Twitter, please do so at Prepper Junkie. I post nothing but deals on guns, ammo, and optics almost every single day, so follow me on there. If you haven't already done so, please hit that subscribe button and the like button for the video. It really does help me out, and I really, really appreciate it. If you have any questions at all, please leave them in the comments below. I'm always happy to help out wherever I can. And yeah, that's it. All right, folks. Thanks for following along. I'll see you later.